It sounds like nonsense, like a bad joke, like the headline of a tabloid in some frozen corner of the world. Penguins take over Antarctica and demand a seat at the UN, and that would be fine, if it weren't true. So let's imagine for a moment that it is. What if a group of intelligent penguins really took control of Antarctica and formed a legitimate sovereign state? Not a colony, not a reserve, but an actual penguin nation. How easy? Well, not easy. Absurd. But in our reality, that's the same thing. Somewhere deep under the Antarctic ice, a mutation occurs. Maybe it's radiation. Maybe a Soviet experiment gone wrong. Suddenly, tens of thousands of penguins become sentient. Emperors, rockhoppers, chinstraps. They start thinking and organizing. At first, it's dismissed as strange animal behavior, but then one of them grabs a microphone, looks into a camera, and says in perfect English, "We are the people of the southern ice, and we are done being background scenery." Within weeks, they've taken control. Not by force, by precision. Research stations are surrounded. Scientists evacuate no casualties, only silence. The flags go up. A new symbol, a black penguin on white, flies over every frozen outpost. The world freezes, literally and politically. The penguins declare the formation of a new state, the Republic of Penguinia. They draft a constitution. They establish a government, the beak supreme, the Senate of wings, and the Parliament of sliding. All laws are passed either unanimously or through an ear-piercing collective squawk. They create a currency based on fish and ice credits. They ban all fossil fuels. And then they send a message to the world. Hijacking satellite feeds. A penguin in a tie appears on screens across the globe. Humans, you've failed your game. Now we play ours. The next morning, the UN receives an official request. Penguinia seeks recognition in a seat. At first, the idea is mocked. But then things shift. Some countries begin to support them. China sees a new climate ally. India sees a symbol of fairness. France calls it poetic. The UN votes. 96 in favor. 51 abstain. 46 walk out. And just like that, the penguins are in the first non-human nation recognized under international law. What happens next? Global politics tilt. Penguinia calls for climate reparations. They propose cold internet, no video, no spam, no heat. They open an ice university courses in philosophy, iceberg logistics, and chill diplomacy. Netflix signs a deal. Series in development, Penguins of Power. Humans begin to migrate south, not for warmth, but for a better society. But Penguinia closes its borders. We won't repeat your mistakes, they say. Visas require loyalty to ice. No plastic, new shouting, only silence and balance. And in time, humanity realizes, maybe they're right, not stronger, not richer. But better. Is this scenario possible? No. It's a joke, a simulation, but sometimes the most ridiculous mirror is the one that shows the clearest truth.